So you own a business, or you want to own a business, and you're trying to figure out how in the world are you going to attract people to that business. Well, in today's video, I am sharing with you 3 simple steps that you can take to attract paying customers to your business even before you launch. So stay tuned. Attracting paying customers to your business is one of the key components to having a successful business. However, it is one of the things that takes a lot of work. In today's video, I am actually going to be simplifying this for you by sharing my 3 steps to knowing your target audience, learning your target audience, and attracting your target audience even before you launch your business. So if you haven't launched yet, comment down below letting me know what type of business you're launching and when you intend on launching. And if you have launched and you're watching this video to brush up on your target audience skills, then comment down below what your business is and just give yourself a shout out. That way I can support and other people in the Hustle Babe community can support as well. However, before I dive into the meat and potatoes of today's video, I just want to introduce myself. So hey, I am Chanel the Brand Hustler, and I make tons of content about building your brand so that way you can have a successful product business. If videos like this are your jam, then you definitely want to make sure that you hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell, because YouTube be playing games sometimes and we want to get notified when I drop a new video, okay? So hit the notification bell and join the Hustle Babe community. The first thing that I want to address before I share my 3 tips is I want to explain the importance of target audience. I know that you've probably heard target audience 100 times before, but you may not understand the level of importance that a target audience actually has on a business. A saying that I like to go by is that if you're targeting everyone, you are selling to no one. And that is something that I want you to write down and remind yourself of every single day. A big mistake that new entrepreneurs make is they think that the product or the service that they have can be for any and everyone. Therefore, they don't truly define their target audience in a specific way, and they end up trying to attract everybody under the sun, when in reality, that is not a proper strategy to have. That's not a strategy at all, to be completely honest. And so think about it like this, right? There are billions of people in the entire world. There are literally billions of people. Do you have billions of products to supply to these people? Not only that, but billions of people across the world. Do you think that all of them actually have the same exact problem, needs, or desires? I can tell you for a fact that they don't. You and I probably have different problems, probably have different needs, and probably have different desires as well, right? And we could possibly be in the same state, right? So imagine across the world, all of the different types of cultures, all of the different values, and just different experiences that people have that can affect what they need, when they need it, what their problems are, and the solutions that they're looking for. And so it's important for you to define your target audience, because you can speak directly to them and let them know that your line of products is great for them and it fits them, it fits their lifestyle, and it fits exactly who they are. That is the importance of hashing out your target audience, knowing who they are, and actually doing the work to learn more about them and attract them. Now, I want to share 3 tips that I have with you in order to accomplish everything that I just said. The first tip, or I can honestly call it a step, the first thing that you want to do is you want to perform a problem and solution analysis. This is my favorite thing to do with students and with clients, because it really helps you discover the core of your brand, the core of what your products are going to be doing for people. And so problem and solution analysis is pretty much discovering the problem that you're set out to solve and how you are uniquely solving that problem. You're in business to solve a problem or to provide a resource to a need. If it does none of those two things, then it's not going to be a fruitful business, believe it or not, okay? It's just a hobby at that point. So you wanna make sure that you perform this problem and solution analysis. I want you to take out a piece of paper, take out a pen, and answer the following questions. What drove you to start this specific business? Don't just think about, oh, I wanted money or whatever the case may be. Why this specific industry? Why this specific product or line of products? Was it a problem that you experienced yourself? Was it a problem that a loved one experienced? Was it a problem that maybe a group of people experienced that you realized either from studying them or, knowing of them, whatever the case may be? And then I want you to analyze your product, if you already have it, and figure out what features and qualities of your product can help solve those problems. If you don't already have a product in mind, then start to write out what the solution could look like for the problem at hand and use that to develop your problem. And then there you have it. That's your problem and solution analysis. The second tip or step that I have is you then want to perform market research. Once you've clarified the problem that you're solving, now it's time to back it up with data to figure out the demographics, geographics, psychographics, all of the graphics behind who actually has this problem that you're set out to solve. So what age ranges, what genders, what locations, are they moms? What salaries do they have? What kind of jobs do they have? What interests do they have? What shows do they watch? All of these things are what you want to research on different websites. Like one of my favorites is searching on Google Trends and pewresearch.org. Hint, hint, that was a free gem right there. And really just diving deep into different case studies and research papers and just different scientific things that were done, so that way I can understand my audience even more and be able to tailor my new products toward them, be able to tailor my brand messaging toward them, be able to tailor my content toward them, and all of that, okay? Now, the third and final tip or step that I have for you to attract your target audience is I want you to put yourself into their shoes. Become that person. Try to think about how they feel. Try to think about what they do on the day-to-day. What exactly are they experiencing? What are their pain points? What emotions do they have towards this particular problem? How do they feel about it, right? And really put yourself into their shoes, because you want to be able to speak a language that they understand. For example, what I talk about when you book a strategy session with me or when you join one of my programs is I talk about things such as SWOT analysis, brand positioning, brand awareness, interpreting data, using data to make better decisions in your business. I talk about how to actually research certain things about your audience and do all of these things, right? But when I put out content, I cannot frame it in that way, because the problem that you have is, one, you're trying to launch a business and you're trying to get as much information possible so that you successfully can build a brand and launch a business. Or two, you're already in business and you are struggling with making sales and you want to learn how you can increase your sales, how you can go from having a sale once every 3 months to actually having consistent sales. Or three, you're having some sort of consistent sales and you want to understand your brand positioning, your data, and how you can leverage both of those things to actually level up and start getting consistent 5-figure months and multiple 6-figure years, right? That's what you want. And you could tell me if I'm right in the comments below and tell me which one you are, A, B, or C, right? And so because I know that that is what you want, I then put myself into your mind and I have to dive deep into your emotions and think about your lifestyle, right? And use that information to determine how I'm going to frame the content that I post. I'm not going to frame it in an advanced way that you don't understand, but I'm going to frame it in a way that is a trigger to you, to your pain points, and has you wanting to either watch a video, read more, or join a masterclass or whatever the case may be to actually learn how to solve your problem. So when it comes comes to your product, you want to be able to communicate to your potential customers in the same way. If you know that they are struggling with BV, for example, you may not want to just hop out and talk all of this chemical lingo. You may just want to hop out and say, oh, does it smell down there? Is it embarrassing, right? You want to really speak their language, okay? So just to recap, the 3 steps or the 3 tips that I want you to do in order to identify and learn more about your audience in order to attract them is perform a problem and solution analysis, perform market research, and then really get into their shoes and speak their language. Once you do those 3 things, attracting paying customers is gonna be much easier for you. Trust me. This is something that's proven itself time and time again. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring this young lady up again because we're talking about launching, right? And so Ziana of Zion Organic Essentials actually came to my target audience workshop where we literally dive deep into target audience, and she used what she learned from that as well as other information from me as well to successfully launch her feminine care brand, in which sold out, right? It sold out, y'all. So when I tell you that you can attract paying customers even before you launch, you definitely can, because you have something called a pre-launch strategy, which I actually have a video coming up on that tomorrow. So if you are watching this and the video's already up, I will put it on the end screen for you to watch. If you are watching this in real time, then make sure that you check back on my channel tomorrow, because how to promote your launch is gonna be the video that's going up tomorrow, and we're talking all about pre-launch and all the stages of launch and their goals for each and every stage, okay? So definitely check that out. Now, if you watch this entire video and you still have questions about target audience, or maybe you have questions about launching in general, such as, you know, how in the world do I build a brand? How do I put a launch marketing strategy together? Then you wanna go ahead and open up my description box and sign up for my training, the 90-day launch, where I am going to be teaching you the launch marketing strategy that has helped me make $25,000 in 5 days and has helped many of my clients sell out and start successful businesses that ended up being brick and mortars. Like, I have clients that are in malls right now, which is insane to me. I absolutely love that. So if you want your best chance at launch success, at building a brand, open up the description box and sign up for that training, because it is going down, okay? Now, if you made it to the end of this video, shout out to you. I want you to comment down below target audience on fleek, okay? Comment down below target audience on fleek to prove to me that you made it all the way to this end of the video. I know that that's a mouthful, but I need to see who my real hustle babes are out there, okay? Also, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you share it with someone that you know that it can help. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. I'm at The Brand Hustler on every platform. So follow me on there because I drop gems on there. I also share doses of my entrepreneurship life. So if you want to see any of that stuff, make sure that you follow me on there. Okay? So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, hustle babes.